Hello and welcome back to Stonne, and we are right in the middle of the actual French attack, I think. Let's switch back into the game. We are on turn 7 and we got really lucky. Our anti-tank unit saved the day, stopping those French heavy tanks in their tracks. So that's good. Let's wait until the stream is starting for real. Yeah, that looks good, I think. So now, let's see. How greedy should we be? Should we try to force a surrender on him? I say absolutely not. It's safe to pound him. The Meuse is actually not that dangerous. I think I will use my anti-tank unit here. That's good. And one movement. Something is wrong here. There's a black thing on the side of my screen in the live stream, but I think I will ignore it. I will sort that out for the next video. You will have to live with that. I think it's fine. So let's not get interrupted in the middle of this fight. So we know there could be more lurking in the background. So what I will do, we can trap them trying to cross the bridge. It's a good thing we have the anti-tank unit ready in the background. I definitely want to get rid of him. Ideally one-shot him, so that should do the trick. French infantry down. That denies them a lot of vision. We'll try to block them. This guy will wait. Yeah, it looks like there's on the left side of the stream, it's not really full screen, but doesn't matter. Let's not think about that. Let's try to finish the French. Make sure we have the city under control. Make sure we have a nice defensible position here, so we don't have to worry about this anymore. Move back. Because, yeah, there's nothing more on this side. So all now has shift over to the west. Stonne is actually empty. That's interesting. But I think I still want to let them attack into me rather than going forward. And I'm worried about the situation in the back here. Ah, okay. That explains as the map is so narrow that it's not really full screen. Yeah, you're right, Lieutenant Sugar. Now I see it. So, I think that's a job for the level bomber, because I don't care if it gets hit. Now we have more information, so it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot coming our way. Nope. That's good. So this defense, I think, is actually fine. I have to refuel kind of anyways. Yeah, I'm not sure how to position myself now. There still could be something in here. That's a little bit worrying. This tank at the moment is not exactly useful. So we'll just make sure there's nothing here, because getting outflanked again, I don't like that. So you are too exposed. Going here seems like a bad idea. The tank is fine, the scout will move back a little bit, move into artillery cover. And actually get in units to do something. I will try to protect myself as good as I can. It's very unlikely I'm getting spotted here. Not sure if I want to expose the Panzer 4 at the moment. We have so much time. I think it's really our best call at the moment to stay put. And try to protect everything as best as we can. That's all protected, that's protected. Here I don't think we are at a huge risk. So I think just in case I will protect those two. And here there's actually nothing we can hit, and you... Yeah, that's not ideal. There could be units waiting in the background. If I go here, I'm not protected whatsoever. If I'm moving here, I'm vulnerable. If I go here, I'm vulnerable. So I guess we'll do it like that. That's it. Not ideal, but will work out. Let's end the turn. And now we have them where we want them. We can now absolutely rain down destruction on them. So we know there's still the anti-aircraft cannon down there. That's not ideal, but we'll have to live with that. The forest is safe. That's valuable information. The city is empty. So now I'm tempted to send all the deer in. Yeah, that paid off. Now we have all the information we possibly could want to have. Like I said, I'm planning to use my level bomber in a very aggressive way. I don't care if I get hit. Let's see, what's the best unit to take on what? Do we want to go in an extremely aggressive manner or not? I'd much rather keep this in anti-aircraft mode, so that's not an option. And I am blocked because of this thing, so let's get it out of the way. It's not ideal because I would have wanted to use it. And maybe it's best to stay as is, kind of. The Char B is not my real problem here. The question is, do I want to move forward? I think the answer is kind of yes. A little bit damage doesn't hurt me, but I really, yeah. Yeah, let's not do it. Let's move forward like that. This gives me some amount of protection here, and I don't care about him too much. He is already very weakened. And as long as they don't bring up artillery support, they can't do anything here. I'll much rather bring around my heavier tanks. Move up. We'll just make sure nothing is here. Yeah, found you. So that's a possible counterattack we want to stop in its tracks. We can possibly trap something here. Those cavalry units are not that strong, so But they can be extremely annoying. We already know that. Let's try to trap them here. If they still have more planes. There's this anti-tank unit in the back. Make sure the crossing is safe, so now we know there's nothing here. We can redeploy the anti-tank unit. Going in here doesn't achieve anything. Sorry, this is a little bit tricky. I have to think a lot. Those are all protected. This is protected well enough. Those are protected. So I think we can afford to resupply. We'll have to get in range to do something with the infantry. I want those hills covered. We'll wait here. No need to do anything. We have to no real target, so let's resupply. This is a potential trap situation. Yeah. Do we need to protect anything else? He is protected. Grenadier is not in danger. Going in here is suicide. Going towards the side of the map depletes our ammo, so our fuel. So I think we'll use this opportunity to refuel once again and end the turn. How did they spot? And now they're going in for real. That's interesting. That's good. So they're giving up the position here. So no idea what happened here, but that doesn't matter too much. That's the 520. Let's see what is the strongest enemy fighter. 406. I think the 520 is stronger. Let's fire a pot shot at it. Doesn't do much. And I want to be able to definitely one-shot this fighter. It has to go down. The level bomb is not that worrying, actually. The strong fighter, yeah, it has to go down. Nope. Just in case we one-shot it, I want to be able to already fire a shot on the side. Nope. That's not it. That's not what I like to see. Now let's try to weaken the actual fighter. Those will have to let get away for now. I'm more worried about the bomber actually, because it can do real damage to my tanks, the others not so much. So let's see, now our priority is getting rid of the anti-aircraft cannon. At the same time, we want to force a surrender on the Hotchkiss. I think we can definitely do that. But that's a job for the Panzer IV. We'll move up. Any unit that can do it effectively. Not really, I think it's fine to use the tank. That's a lot of prestige. Yeah, almost got it there. So I think that warrants the use of the Stuka here. I think I'll guard them. Maybe they want to go for it, and I hope the level bomber doesn't cause any trouble here. Let's see. Now there's a lot of infantry. We can exploit that by using our lighter tanks. We'll grab supplies. So let's see. Going in with the scout here. Is it risky or not? Kind of risky, but not too risky. We'll see. We still have a lot of enemy units in the air actually, but we have options to protect ourselves. Let's see. This is already not very useful, so we'll try to weaken the Jar B. Paid off. Get rid of one of the infantry units. Make sure all the deer doesn't get pressured too much. We'll keep ourselves in cover with the 88s. Let's see. Five. Is he able to reach us here? Not sure. I'd rather stay as is and really make sure they are no threat at all. Yeah, that way we can actually start to work it down. So this IG Gebirgsjäger will absolutely demolish those reinforcements. We have to stay out of vision range with our scout. Move in a little bit actually. That way only one unit can hit it, that's not too bad. This will be a high priority attack for them, so I'm happy if they go for it. Moving forward doesn't offer much. This gives them another high priority target, and my highest priority is safeguarding my big tanks. I don't think they will go across the river again. We'll cut them off, so that's not an issue anymore. So we are protected here. This is vulnerable but not in vision range. Yeah, let's move up. It's a risk that the Panzerjäger is going to get forced to surrender, but I can live with that. Let's enter turn. And let's see what they're going to do. Like expected, they're pretty much blocking themselves, and that's convenient. Not sure what they are trying to do. Is there no airfield down there? I have no idea. So let's see, that's another chance to force a surrender on a tank. I'm happily going for that. Means we'll have to go into the swamp. But do we care? I don't think so. Because we can put other units into the way. And that's an easy surrender. And really a ton of prestige from my side. And the Panzer IV can shred the enemy infantry. And the lighter tanks can help out as well. But for now, let's try to deal with the enemy cavalry units. I think it's a little bit much in terms of infantry on this side. So I think we'll already move downward to outflank them. Artillery, let's see, move up. Engineers down. Go into the swamp. Get destroyed. Now the scout is not that healthy anymore, so we'll have to think about that. It's cloudy weather, so my air force is not all that effective. I'll have to protect the Panzer IV. Yeah, I know, Lieutenant Chuk. The fighter is trying to guard the bomber, but what's the bomber doing up there? That's a little strange, at least. So... we'll take that present. He's out of fuel anyways. That's worth it. We're gaining a lot of experience here, so we can absolutely take that. He is not of much use. So let's refuel and shoot the Leo down. This one got damaged more than I actually thought, but he will stay at 2 stars, no problems. But we have to be more careful now. But I think the strategy overall is working out. Let's see. Now I don't have a unit to finish him off. Kind of. Not really. This is providing them vision, that's annoying. But we have to safeguard our units around here anyways. Protection, that's not really a trap, unfortunately, but the best thing I can do at the moment. Move up and all it here. Don't want to move him into the open here, but I will try to protect this weaker infantry unit. The scout can go back, maybe that triggers them to go in, just like that. Now let's see. Nothing I actually want to bomb, so let's try to dig out the cavalry unit on the side. Move in and protect myself like that. That's good. 2 fighters up there. We are ready. Yeah, the 38T's working out great in this circumstance. He is at the risk of dying, but that's the job of the non-core units. Let's end the turn. Yeah, like expected, it's moving, but that way it's neutralized. Okay, that's fine actually. So not far to go. Those units are very vulnerable. We know there's artillery in the back. We discovered this trap early, so not hitting me in the back here is, or them not hitting me in the back here is very nice indeed. We have cloudy weather again, that's not good. Let's hit what we can. by drawing our air units downwards. There's nothing I'm keen on hitting at the moment. This one is a rather major threat. I think we can clear it out. Keep using the 38T because they are great at dealing with the infantry. Let's see, provide mass attack bonus. Perfect. And I'm not very keen on going into the swamp here. Well, let's actually... I will move downwards anyway, so... I might as well uncover the position of this big gun at right now. Scout, do we want to risk it once again? Don't think so. We might be able to one-shot it. Not really. But don't care either. We can deal with it later. What I really want to do is move forward. Yeah, actually... Nah, there will be too much anti-aircraft fire down here. I'm not keen on moving in there. I much rather want to deny them any vision. And for that to happen, let's see. Yeah, those cavalry units, I don't like them around here, but on the other hand, I'm not too worried. Let's see, fighters. Go downward, protect this lot. Protect this forward position, including my bombers. Then we still have to guard them around here. Yeah, that's good. I will move forward a little bit just to be able to going a little bit more aggressively. move in. Here I'm in a good position. I can react on each side, but I think keeping one tank here is a good idea. Yeah, more French infantry. So the tank will be able to demolish them. Will even bring enough artillery just to deal with them immediately. And this is vulnerable, but yeah, they could uncover it technically. Let's try to keep everything safe. So he is out of action pretty much, but he still could be useful. So let's bring him up once again. That's it! Tank in the forest. I like to see that. We have great weather. Whew. And now we have to speed things up a little bit. Let's see. Well, if they keep wasting their ammo, that's kind of fine. Seems still safe. I'm not sure how many more of their tanks there will be. But for now my highest priority is eliminating their vision, so I will invest a lot to deal with him, but doesn't work out. That's bad actually. Now I can't get him and now I'm fully visible. That's not good at all. Yeah, trying to outflank them. We'll have to push downwards here sooner or later. But for now I'm happy if they might run into me once again. Now I'm needing a forward airfield again. Yeah. And I need a lot of protection around here. Don't want to expose my scout like that. That's for sure. If they keep pumping prestige into this heavy artillery, I'm fine with it. It's quite expensive, so I don't mind that. Might even give them a target. Yeah. Not able to protect everything, but I will try my best to make it as safe as possible for my units. move forward a little bit so I am able to react. Nothing I really want to do with you. That's good, that's good. That's a little exposed, but nothing I can do about it. That's pretty much under control. So we are boxing them in now. Let's end the turn. Do we want to attack somewhere? No. Even better. And I guess that's the last ditch effort now. So that's good in multiple ways. Let's see. That's another perfect opportunity for us to surrender. A unit we don't like to see around here. And French infantry going down, left, right and center. So this is very infantry heavy here. So the artillery will come in handy. Like that we can protect ourselves better. I think that's enough to do the final push. Then I would love to have more information. We know there's more artillery. Ideally we'll swing by and eliminate them. But first of all, cavalry that's providing so much vision has to go down. Then this tank is not so healthy anymore. Maybe we'll just move back a little bit. And try to get rid of it the hard way. Let's see. Not too dangerous anymore, so I think they're pretty much cornered. Let's take a look in the back. That's fine. So now the question is, do we already want to block them? Don't think so. That's fine. If a tank wants to go up, he will get stuck in the swamp. There's no anti-aircraft units. That's good to know. The airfield is still further down, so I guess we start to switch out units. Move up. And Ooh, that's not so good. Now we have only 2 units to protect everything around here. So we'll do it like that. And like that. That should be good enough. And so the only way, where do we expect more enemy tanks? Maybe on this side. So we'll quickly take Belleville, and then we'll concentrate on Busancy. Busancy? Don't know. So let's see. Don't want to attack in here. Olidier. Maybe move him into the open as well, so he is less vulnerable there. Yeah, that's good. That's not good. Didn't expect them to outflank me here. That was a mistake. And that's a unit down. But we have enough infantry, I hope at least. But it had a hero on it, so it really is costly. But we'll not worry about things like that too much. So now we can swing around. Wow! Grab the city. And Stuka, do your job, get revenge. And eliminate the remaining infantry units. That's done. So it's getting a little bit dirty in the final moments, but I guess that's fine. I really want to block them, but I really want to see if something is in the back. Doesn't seem like it. And this anti-tank unit, do I actually want to go for it or not? This is a little bit problematic as well, but it will most likely go for the non-core unit. We have eliminated them on this side. I don't want to risk more infantry marching in here. Is this the scout tank? Yeah. Oh yeah. I hope we didn't trigger them now. But now at least we know where the remainder of the resistance is. Nothing we can do about that. We'll at least guard him from air attacks. Maybe trap them in the forest somehow if they intend to attack. And oh dear. So this pioneer unit is worrying me a little bit. Thing is, if I don't do anything about the anti-tank unit, I will get shot anyways. So I might as well attack it next turn. Well, we'll take a hit here, but it's very entrenched. Yeah, the pioneers actually... Now we are running into cover. Yeah. Next turn, it's much easier for us to attack them. So we'll move up everything so that we will be able to deal with this attack next turn. This is fine. We'll send a fighter over here to protect them. That's not ideal. Should have checked that earlier. So let's hope there's no more French Air Force left. And we're going for the anti-tank unit. That's actually absolutely great. Whew, that worked out. So, but it's not over yet. But that way they expose their position. And I think that we definitely have to exploit. That worked out. So now we are in control. We'll once again use the lighter tanks. There could be anti-aircraft fire in the back. So we have enough time. There's no risk of additional reinforcements anymore. So I think we will take our time to go in. We can't do anything about him. And we need the airfield somehow. Yeah, let's just do it. we might be able to force this guy back. And not move around. That didn't help much. And now we are not having artillery protection for him, so that wasn't too smart. But already can get rid of one of those units. And sooner or later they will attack here. So let's see. Protect them. He can stay, so we are not worried here. Protect them. Be ready for a counterattack here, but don't expose ourselves at the moment. We don't need to do anything. This is fine. It seems they only have tanks here, so nothing to worry about. You will stay and we'll end the turn. Good. And now we know what's around here, so we could even already attack the anti-aircraft cannon. But that's not the most important thing in the world. So next turn it will rain. Do we trust in this prediction or not? So we must not take this location. Which is actually a little bit difficult to do. Now this passkey. Pioneer finally has to go down. They are quite slow. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they can actually hit me here. But we can eliminate the scout. That makes this a perfect trap opportunity. bring down the Air Force once again. The question is what's in the back here? Is it worth attacking here? So many questions and so little answers. They won't be able to destroy me here in one go, so I rather bring back the pioneers. Don't want to get more damaged. Damaged more. This gun. I think we'll simply take the hit. Something might get damaged here anyways. And I think next turn we should be able to flush them out of this position. And this is the scout tank. Okay, that's not too bad. And this might be a tremendous opportunity to trap them. Let's move up so we can actually support our attack. Make sure to refuel in time. Keep everything protected. And then I think we are good to go again. He can simply duke it out in there. If he wants to attack, they will go for the anti-tank unit. That's not a problem. That's good. Let's enter turn. And see what they can do. Rain it is. That's actually good for us now. Grab supplies. And I think the important thing to do now is getting rid of their infantry, because that's actually more threatening. That's fine, they can do whatever they want in here. So you, we don't want or have to risk anything. Next turn we can absolutely bombard them. But the most important thing is time is on our side. We have already everything under lockdown. Ah, damn it, next turn they will see again. So we'll have to be actually a little bit more careful. Just make sure nothing is lurking in the background. Move up again, inching forward. So we are in a position to actually take them out next turn. And we need this airfield. Yeah, let's not do that. There's a gap where it can go through. Won't. No, they will get stopped here. Let's get more scouting information. So, nothing we can do. Let's end the turn. Yeah. Anti-tank unit doing its job. All the deer getting pounded. Now we see again. So, good thing. Well, there are good and bad things. This tank, yeah, I'm not perfectly concentrated anymore. That's the bad thing. But in theory, there's not much they can do anymore. This is the highest priority. Let's get that sorted out immediately. That's done. Stuka. Eliminate the most threatening units. So, let's think. That's done. In case there are counterattacks. Force him down a little bit. They can't go through here, so that's not a real risk. Well, that went poorly. This cavalry unit is an actual threat. One Chabi down. Nothing here. That's good. There's only this lone infantry unit. It can't do too much, I think. Chabi's down, so that's good. scouting info denied. This cavalry might bump into us here, so that's taken care of. There might still be something in the background, so don't want to expose myself too much, but at the same time I have to block movement options. And it seems safe enough. Can't go into the swamp, but will get stopped. He can move up. But we can stop that by inviting him to go in, but then I will get attacked here. That's not ideal. But I think it's still the better option overall. Let him go in and attack here. This will save the war strengths on my artillery. And finally we can use our air force again. That's it. Worked. Lucky. That could have gone a lot worse, I guess. So scout out the area. We have to make sure nothing is lurking in the background anywhere. That seems good. And then let's bombard them down. I think we made it. One unit lost. That's a pity. But that's the way it is. So that's it. Now our level bombers can gain a little bit of experience by bombarding. But other than that, I think we are fine. Let's wait one more turn. Decisive victory. That was not great. Because now I lost out on 100 prestige here. So I think I will redo the last turn. Because that was unexpected and not really fair. No, I can't reload. Yeah, I have to figure that out. Anyways, there should be a save game. I can't save either. Let's go to the main menu. Axis. Yeah, and now we'll do it the proper way. Eliminate them as much as possible. Yeah. You go down. That's done. Spotting on the artillery, great. So we get our punishment for having to reload this one. And now here we go. So that's it. Let's actually make a save game now, and then we can watch the outro. So it got a little bit dirty in the end, but it was very hard for me to figure out what's actually going on here, because there was not really a dedicated counterattack by the French like I expected. It was more like a normal offensive scenario with some counterattacks mixed in. So that was a little bit strange, but it worked out in the end. We have to invest some prestige in elite replacements on this one. We lost we lost one infantry unit. That actually hurts, but we have reserves, so we'll have to bring up one infantry unit from the 8th Panzer Division. We got the useless hero. That's great. Yeah. Other than that, we didn't get any heroes. I'm not really getting heroes anyways. It's better than nothing, I guess. And yeah, it was not exactly extremely difficult, this one, but it's a very attritional fight, and yeah, played out completely different than I initially thought, and that was the main issue here. On the positive side, my Panzer 38Ts did great, and yeah, other than that, thanks for watching. Let's watch the outro. A splendid achievement, Herr General. Not only have you held all your objectives, but you have completely routed the French and they're in full retreat. Continue your advance swiftly before they have an opportunity to regroup. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.